text, audio, and video news of the globe from Scientific Television. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe with us. Thank you.
Now listen to the headline news. French doctor death who poisoned patients jailed for life. Zelensky gives stark warning as EU leaders hold crunch talks on Russia's frozen assets. Thailand bombs near Cambodia's Poipet border crossing. Indian scientists predict how bird flu could spread to humans. U.S. announces $11 billion weapons sale to Taiwan. Australian PM announces crackdown on hate speech after Bondi shooting. Trump media to merge with nuclear fusion firm in $6 billion deal. Pope has 1 innings to save his England place. Morocco accused of horrific abuse of detained Gen Z protesters. Islamic extremism in the Philippines. Is it a terrorism hotspot? And which groups are active there? Now listen to the main detailed news. A former French anesthetist, Frédéric Péchier, has been sentenced to life imprisonment for deliberately poisoning 30 patients, resulting in 12 deaths. Convicted after a 4-month trial in Besançon, he was found guilty of injecting dangerous chemicals into patients' infusion bags. Victims ranged from a 4-year-old child to an 89-year-old adult. The case is one of France's most serious medical crime scandals. Ukrainian President Volodymyr Zelensky has urged EU leaders at a crucial Brussels summit to approve a multi-billion euro loan for Ukraine using frozen Russian assets. With Ukraine close to running out of funds, Zelensky warned that military production, including drones, could be cut by spring. The proposal involves using part of 210 billion euro in Russian assets held mainly in Belgium, despite legal and political resistance. Thailand has carried out airstrikes on a logistics center near Poipet, a Cambodian border town known for casinos and a major land crossing. Cambodia said 2 bombs were dropped, while Thailand claimed the target stored BM-21 rockets and civilians were unharmed. The strike marks the first bombing near Poipet amid renewed clashes that have killed dozens and displaced hundreds of thousands on both sides. Scientists are increasingly concerned that H5N1 bird flu could evolve to spread efficiently among humans and spark a global health crisis. Although human risk remains low, cases have occurred worldwide with a high fatality rate. New peer-reviewed research from India uses computer simulations to model how a human outbreak might begin and spread, highlighting how quickly limited cases could escalate without early intervention. The Trump administration has announced a proposed $11 billion arms sale to Taiwan, including advanced HIMARS rocket systems, self-propelled howitzers, and missiles. The deal, pending U.S. congressional approval, would be the second such sale since Donald Trump's return to office. Taiwan welcomed the move as strengthening deterrence, while China strongly condemned it, calling the decision a threat to its sovereignty and regional stability. Australian Prime Minister Anthony Albanese has announced tough new measures against hate speech after a deadly shooting at a Jewish festival in Bondi Beach killed 15 people. The attack occurred during the first day of Hanukkah and was described as terrorism inspired by ISIS. New laws will criminalize aggravated hate speech, penalize extremist leaders, expand visa cancellation powers, and introduce education reforms to combat anti-Semitism nationwide. Trump Media and Technology Group, which owns President Donald Trump's Truth Social platform, has announced a merger with Google-backed TAE Technologies in a deal valued at over $6 billion. The companies say the move will create one of the world's first publicly traded fusion energy firms.
They plan to begin construction of a utility-scale fusion power plant next year, pending approvals. England's Ashes campaign suffered another blow in the third test at Adelaide as Ollie Pope was dismissed cheaply on day 2, again failing at number 3. His early exit opened the door for Australia to dominate, accelerating England's decline in the match. Once seen as a key batter in the Ashes setup, Pope's struggles now symbolize England's broader batting collapse and fading hopes of regaining the urn. Human rights groups have condemned Morocco for arbitrarily detaining thousands of Gen Z protesters and allegedly subjecting many to beatings and abuse. Youth-led demonstrations in September and October, the largest since the 2011 Arab Spring, protested poor healthcare and education funding. Security forces responded with mass arrests, prosecutions, and force, including shootings that killed 3 protesters, as Morocco prepares to host the Africa Cup of Nations. Authorities have confirmed that Sajid and Naveed Akram, the alleged gunmen in the Bondi Beach terror attack, traveled to the southern Philippines weeks before the attack. The pair visited Manila and Davao in Mindanao before returning to Sydney. Their trip has raised concerns about possible links to Islamist extremism in the region, though investigators stress it is too early to draw firm conclusions.